Hi, this is Ryan, CEO of KHB Construction. Today we want to talk about your kitchen remodel in Modesto and more specifically what it might cost you to fully renovate your kitchen. When you're looking to renovate, obviously there's a wide array of contractors out there that are going to hold a different price point. And this is the first cost I want to talk about, the fixed operating cost of the contractor you choose to work with. Whether you're looking at a solopreneur, owner-operator type of contracting company or a Goliath of a company that has multiple employees and large staff, they both have their own fixed cost to keep their lights on to operate on your kitchen. When I'm talking about operating costs and fixed costs, this can vary from, let's say, $6,000 a month of fixed cost to $60,000 a month of fixed cost. The big thing here is that this smaller contractor is probably working on 1 to 3 projects at any given time. This larger contractor is spreading that overhead across, let's say, 10 to 15 projects at any given time. These two contractors, they should be competitive in price somewhat, but with a larger firm, the more value they bring, the more expensive that cost is going to be. With the smaller owner-operator outfit, they're only gonna bring so much to the table as far as value goes, maybe a little bit cheaper, but they also don't bring as much to the table as the larger construction outfit. In these two examples, in Modesto, I have seen a wide array of price discrepancies from, let's say, a fixed cost of $18.50 a day to a fixed cost of $9.50 a day. Right? So that's a pretty big jump in price points per day on the project. For example, if we were doing a 10-day project and that $18.50 a day compared to the $9.50 a day, we're bidding the same project, this bigger contractor would almost be double in labor alone than the smaller contractor. To recap this situation, go with where you feel comfortable and you see a price per value return to your project. So if this bigger outfit has a lot of value they're bringing to you, maybe that's faster timeline, designers, renderings, material sourcing, whatever it may look like for that company, if they bring enough value to justify that cost and you're comfortable with that price tag, pull the trigger. If you are more on a budget and maybe this isn't a forever kitchen or it's a transitionary kitchen, which we're gonna get to shortly, maybe you go with that smaller outfit because the price return on value is greater at this point in time. Along with just the fixed cost to operate of these two contracting companies, there are also decisions that you, the homeowner, are gonna make that is gonna increase your cost, keep it around the average, or decrease your cost. And the first thing I wanna talk about, which is one of the main drivers of cost in a kitchen, is cabinetry. With cabinetry, there are 3 main types of construction, the most expensive being framed inset, the middle of the road being European or frameless, and the most budget option is 1/2-inch overlay or full overlay construction of cabinets. The big difference here is the aesthetics, some function as well. Like with the frameless cabinet, there's actually no railing, it's just the box, and the doors and drawers completely cover that box. So structurally, it's not as sturdy as a framed overlay or a framed inset cabinet, but the aesthetic has a certain look, and depending on the style of your kitchen or what you're looking for in your kitchen, it might be the best bet for you. Talking about cabinetry, I do want to talk about the 2 types of kitchen remodels here as well. We have the transitionary kitchen, which is the kitchen that you're gonna live in for maybe 5 to 15 more years, not your forever home. And then we have the forever home kitchen. And this is a kitchen that you're gonna be in for the rest of your life, or at least you're planning on being there for the rest of your life. With these 2 kitchens, cabinetry is either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. In this transitionary kitchen, you might not need all new custom cabinets. You may be able to just get new doors, new drawers, and paint the existing cabinetry set, and that's gonna save you a significant amount of money in your renovation. Whereas on the forever home side, your cabinet set could be upwards of $30,000 or $40,000 depending on the construction and size of your kitchen. So obviously that's a big chunk of money there that's going just towards one aspect of the project. Another key driver in your kitchen remodel is gonna be the solid surface. Solid surface is typically for the countertops. It can be for the backsplash as well. And the price points here have a huge discrepancy. Typically, a slab will start out around $800, and there's also slabs for $8,000 and north of that price tag. Now, in this transitionary kitchen, typically our budgets are around $800 to $2,000 per slab, and that will get you a wide array of man-made quartz, granites, some marbles, some quartzites on the lower spectrum, but you're not going to be getting into the higher end slabs like we would on the Forever Home. So another thing to consider with this slab selection is man-made slabs are inherently cheaper to fabricate and install than a natural slab or a thinner man-made material such as Decton or porcelain. So in your Forever Home, you might be having some cladding going on with a thinner porcelain or let's say a Decton material with a natural stone on the countertops. That is going to be a lot more expensive, one, just in material, but also to fabricate than, let's say, a man-made quartz in this transitionary kitchen. Another cost in your kitchen is going to be your appliance package. Now, if we're in a transitionary kitchen, a lot of times these homeowners are reusing those appliances, maybe updating one or two key appliances like the range or the fridge. But a lot of times they are keeping the same appliance set because this is a short-term kitchen remodel. It's not their forever kitchen. On the other hand, this forever kitchen, that's where we can get very bougie once again. You could get a $10,000 set, but there's also options out there to be really north of $50,000 just in appliances. And if you want to do the quick add up here, let's say your cabinet set's $40,000, your appliances are $50,000, and your solid surface is another $20,000. That's an expensive kitchen already. And there's not even any overhead or labor associated with electrical, painting, flooring, plumbing, any of the finish work that we're going to be doing in that kitchen. That kitchen could easily be $150,000 for that Forever Home right there. So when you're thinking about appliances, think about what you actually need. Think about the use and function and how it's going to serve your family the best. And that might be a new range in this transitionary kitchen. Just make sure that you're not blowing the budget on the new fancy fridge that tells you when your milk's empty when you really don't need that. Overall, in Modesto, your kitchen can start out at around $40,000. It can also be $140,000. We talked about some of these costs here, and it really comes down to your needs in your kitchen, what serves your family the best, and what serves your intentions for the home the best. If you're looking at that transitionary kitchen, the 5 to 15-year kitchen, you could go as low as $20,000 to $30,000 and still get major upgrades in that kitchen. I wouldn't suggest going really past what the home is worth and investing more than the time you're going to spend there. If you're in this Forever Home kitchen, I would recommend making it exactly how you want it. And you're probably gonna start off around $75,000 for a smaller to medium-sized kitchen and just go up from there depending on your style, your budget, and the size of the kitchen. If you're looking for a kitchen remodel in Modesto, I would highly encourage you, go to our website, kitchenhomeandbath.com, fill out the Get Your Quote form, and I will talk to you personally about your next kitchen remodel in Modesto.